Nearly did it then. Nearly made a mistake again, but I didn't. My chat box completely disappeared. But it's okay because I can see you guys. I can see. Anyway. How are you all doing? Bear with me. How is everyone doing? No, Sean, the stream hasn't ended. I'm here, guys. Sorry, I'm a little bit late. Well, I'm fashionably late. Thank you so much to each and every one of you for being here. I really appreciate you guys. How are you all doing? How has this week been for you? Yes, absolutely, Leslie-Anne. Hit the like button. Let's get this information out there. Oh, I'm so glad, Oxford. I'm so good. Do you know what? I changed the settings on the mic. That's why. That's what was the issue. So I'm glad that you guys can hear me loud and clear. This is very good. It's very, very, very good. So where are you guys from? You know, I love to check in. I am in the UK, where it is freezing cold. I know that I'm not. I repeat, I am not going to talk about the weather because it is just ridiculous for this time of year. Sean, I know you know what I mean with the snow this morning. But it's been sunny. It has been sunny but freezing. Anyway, where are you guys from? So I'm in the UK. And where are you guys from? Brilliant. This is so good. Oh, I'm so pleased. We got Darcy from Washington. Amazing. Yeah, it's freezing. Dallas. I'd love to go to Dallas. Thank you, Chris. I'm doing good as well. I'm doing good. Thank you ever so much. Guys, do you know what? Next week, I am going away. I'm going to be in Paris next week. So I'm very excited about that. Adam, you're in Birmingham. Another UK person. Lovebug, Las Vegas. Love Las Vegas. I went there when I was so much younger. Great place. Boston, Massachusetts, Michigan, South UK, amazing. Chicago, South Africa, wow. Amsterdam, I loved Amsterdam. Haven't been there for years, but I love Amsterdam. Nicole, you're in Ireland, hello. Naperville, croissant. Where's that? Yang, where is that? New Orleans, South London, oi. This is wonderful. North of England. This is great. Do you know what, guys? Every week, I know I do this. I know that I make a song and dance about this, but do you know what? I am so happy and so honored. My voice is going. I'm from Texas. Amazing. UK as well. I am so honored that you guys join me from all over the world. Honestly, like, it is absolutely amazing. Just, it blows my mind. And you know what? Caledonia. Oh, amazing. Oh, Laurie, right. I get it. Okay. Yes, Yang, we know you're from Greece and California. Oh my God, amazing place. Amazing places in the whole entire world. Honestly, like, it blows my mind. And the old biddy, you are here. Amazing. Your name. Where did you think of that name? That is just hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. So no, I am so happy that you guys are here to join me. Today we're going to be talking about how to stop being haunted by these people. Like, I mean, seriously, they're not even in our lives anymore. And this is what is happening. They are haunting us. They are disturbing our life. So this is just ridiculous, you know? And I understand. I completely understand what this feels like. Like, I completely get it. I'm with you guys. And so I'm going to share like tools and techniques, you know, for you guys just to like to help you to move past this. Honestly, like, You can do this, all right? You can do this. Doesn't mean that this person has to be stuck in your mind and you have to be overthinking. Like, this doesn't have to be a thing, honestly. Like, you're going to get through this, right? This is what I will say. You will get through this and you will move through this, okay? And it will be okay. So we're going to be talking about that today. From Australia, oh my gosh, from all the way from Australia. Well, hello to you. Thank you for being here. This is just so wonderful. Like, honestly, this completely and utterly, look, my hair gets caught in these necklaces all the time. I went to the hairdressers this morning because I needed to refresh the color. They always do it really nice for me. But yeah, got caught in that rain this morning, which wasn't good, which was not good at all. Anyway, so guys, how is everyone doing? Yeah, this is just the worst. You know, like, you go to the hairdressers, they're like, blow dry your hair straight. Don't like it curly very much. I don't know. I don't know. I really prefer my hair straight anyway. Like, and then it was raining. My hair always like frizzes in the rain, but it was fine. It was fine because I run the straighteners through it. Like, I had to. Thank you so much. Do you know what? My voice is going. I don't know what is happening with me. I hope I'm all right. Yes, I mean, like, for next week. Yes, so I'm going to Paris next week. Oh, thank you guys. You guys are so cute. Thank you. Thank you. Really appreciate that. So yeah, no, I'm in Paris next week. I'm really excited about it. It's probably like my 5th, 6th, 7th time. I've been there a few times. Really enjoy it. Like, have any of you guys been to Paris? It's just such a wonderful place. Like, one of my favorite cities, definitely one of my favorite cities. I am definitely going to be eating the croissants and the macaroons. Like, I love macaroons and coffee, not all day long. And do you know what else? Oh my gosh. So I also love the onion soup, the French onion soup. Like, that for me, I could eat that all day long. I don't know what it is, but yes, I just absolutely love it. And also, have any of you guys tried the snails or frog's legs? I have tried both. Like, I honestly have tried both of them, and the snails weren't that bad. The snails weren't that bad. But I can't say that about the frog legs because, like, no, I wouldn't do that again. Like, you've got to try everything once, okay? You've got to try it once, I guess. Oh yeah, so you guys have been. I do, Laurie. This is like warm. This is Rubu tea. And I have to put like oat milk in it. I have to, because like I can't drink it. You know, the city of love. Yes, it is the city of love. It's such a it is. They go all out. The French go all out in Paris. Yang, I did pronounce croissant properly. It is beautiful and the language is amazing. I'm sorry, Oxford. I'm sorry. I'm making everyone hungry. Snails in garlic. Yes. Yes, the snails in garlic. Do you know what? It tastes a little bit like prawn. I'll probably get shot for saying that by the French, so I do apologize. But honestly, like, to me, they tasted like prawns. You worked your biscuits off, big year. I did, Eric. And now this is my first trip of 2023. May I add that it is going to be one of many, because I have made a promise to myself that I'm going to be traveling this year. I love traveling. So this is my new thing. So actually, you know, so I will be there. I will be there next week. So I will be doing the live. But what I will do is I will do like a test to see what the Wi-Fi is like. I think it should be fine. So the live will go ahead. If not, then just check on the stories, because I'll keep you guys updated. Of course, I'll keep you updated. You all will come with me on this trip to Paris, because obviously I'll be taking lots of photos, so I'll take you guys with me so you can come and enjoy Paris with me. So I will take you along. Okay, no, but would love to go to France, especially to see the castles. Hope you enjoy it. Thank you so much, Midnight Blue. Thank you. So the only thing is, oh, I will be working. Like, I'm not going to be doing client work, but I will be doing work. Norishina, come to Greece again. Yes, I will be coming to Greece this year. Bless you. I will be coming to Greece this year, definitely. How could I not? Go to the boat ride down the river. Yes, Zoe. Like, do you know what? I've been on that boat ride. I'm gonna do it. It's amazing. Yes, of course. Do. You travel alone? That's why I haven't traveled. I'm afraid. Laurie, don't be afraid. Some parts I will be traveling, but no, to Paris I'm not traveling alone. Alfie isn't coming with me, although he probably would have loved it. But no, I'm not traveling alone. Yes, Yang, yeah, the Eiffel Tower, like, we're definitely going there. Latin Quarter in the house. I think that's where I'm staying, actually, Eric. I think I'm in the Latin Quarter. I haven't actually been there. I haven't been to that bit. But of course, we're going to do the Champs-Élysées. And we've done, oh my gosh, what's that tripod place? You lot are going to laugh at me. The Louvre, that's it, the Louvre. I probably will go there as well. Yes. So anyway, enough about Paris. I want to take you guys with me, so you're going to experience it with me. Yes, Tracy, Narcs in every country. They are literally everywhere. They are everywhere. So, you know what, guys? This is what we're going to be talking about today. And this might be more, and I'm just going to say this might be more of a hard-hitting kind of live, because I want to get you guys to help you to understand that actually, you know what, you guys have got this, you can do this. And, you know, like, I am so transparent, so truthful about these things. And so I want to help you guys to overcome this, because I know that I have done lives about this subject before, you know, how to stop thinking about them, how to stop, you know, the narcissist, like, staying, you know, in your mind, you know, what can you do to stop overthinking about them and being so traumatized by what has happened. And so really this is going to be kind of like a reiteration of that, but I'm also going to be adding new tips and techniques on how to move forward from this, guys, because each and every one of you have got this and you can do it. Excuse me, my voice, what is going on? Like, honestly, I was fine this morning. I was absolutely fine. And then now I hope I'm not coming down with a cold. I hope I'm not. Okay. So being haunted, right? Being haunted isn't nice. And I understand how you guys are feeling. For those of you who are going through this right now, like, I completely understand what you are going through, because in your mind, you're just thinking and thinking and thinking, oh, and did I mention you're doing more thinking, you know, and this person is like literally on your mind 24/7. And do you know what, when you're thinking about someone in that capacity, right, and all you can do is think about this person, you actually do feel haunted, because you can't function, because your mind has got like literally this fog, like they call it cognitive fog, all right? But it's like you can't do anything because this person is on your mind. You know, you wake up, the first thing you think is this person. Okay, and then you're kind of like, all these thoughts and things run through your mind, and then you get out of bed, you might be better than me at it, you might get yourself to the gym. I have been a couple of times this week. Anyway, so you come down, you make yourself tea or a coffee, you're standing there waiting for the water to boil or for the coffee to make, and you're still thinking about them. Or you might be getting ready to go to work, you might be getting dressed, you're brushing your teeth, whatever, and this person is still on your mind. You might even be driving and a song comes on the radio and you're like, this reminds me of this person. And everywhere that you look, it's kind of like you have these reminders of this person. And this person, you can't get away. So it feels like you are literally being haunted by this person. And it's not like you're enjoying it. It's not like, oh, this is great. Like, I want to be thinking about this person. Because every time this person is on your mind, it makes you feel something, like it initiates certain emotions within you. And it doesn't make you feel good. It's not anything positive. And this is the haunting that I'm talking about. It's the overthinking, the rumination, the trying to figure out why this has happened with this person, why that has happened, you know. And for those of you who might be unfortunate enough to, I don't know, get some sort of communication from them, like they might call you, they might message you, they might even turn up where you are. Because unfortunately, some of you might live near, you know, to the narcissist. And so this is another layer of it. This is another layer of being haunted by the narcissist, because they are just not letting you move on. You know, they might even disturb you by getting other people to do their dirty work for them. Like, so I'll give you an example. So maybe I'm talking about like flying monkeys. So they've got other people that try and stay in contact with you, other people that are associated with them. It might be that there might be friends of theirs, and they make up scenarios and things that maybe something's going wrong, that maybe you can fix in some way. You know, maybe they're trying to reach out to some sort of communication, and that person also serves as a reminder. And it's really hard, you know, especially if you're trying to get past this person, you're trying to move forward from this, you know, like how, it's just so tough. Like, how can you move forward from someone, you know, when they are constantly there? And so one thing that you have to remember is that when you're thinking and you are ruminating about this person, you know what, guys? You are giving them energy, all right? Because it's the power of thought, right? So when you're thinking about someone, you pull on their energetic cord, like on their energetic strings, and then they start thinking about you. And so there's this interchange, you know, of energy. And think about it, right? Like, I don't know if this has ever happened to you, because this has happened to me like loads of times. So a person might pop into your head, and suddenly, you know, that person has texted me, or they have called me, or I've got an email. Usually it's a text or a phone call. Like, I don't know, have you guys ever experienced that? Like, that person pops into your mind, and then you get like a text or you get a phone call. Sean, are you having a party without me? I really hope you're not, because I am coming to the party. I'm gate crashing. This is what I mean. You guys have a party on the chat without me, and I have serious FOMO. This is not good. And wasn't someone else supposed to be doing the live today? Yeah, so like, I don't know, have any of you experienced that? Because like, I have. And if you think about it, if you think about it, this is like, you know, when you're thinking about someone, or that person pops into your head, it means that that person is thinking about you, and then you think about that person. So this person, like, I get it, guys, like, this person is constantly on your mind. So if a person is constantly on your mind, you're going to see in your environment, okay, reminders of that person. And so what you're doing is you're actually calling them into existence. Not that it's through any fault of your own, but what I'm trying to say is you guys have to be careful, all right, how much time and energy you actually put into thinking about this person. Because what you're doing is energetically you're calling them into your reality. And this is a thing. This has been scientifically proven. Oh, bless you. Oh, what's the name? Nitorina. Sorry, I hope I've said that right. So your narc always turns up when you think of him. Yeah, this is what I mean. This is a thing. It's an energetic pull that you've got to this person, which is really important. Okay, which is really important, that when you cut ties, when you say goodbye to this person, that's it. And I think a lot of you are already at that point where you're like, I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. Okay. And you're at the part now where you just want to stop. You just want to stop thinking about them. But then there's that pull. Okay, there's that energetic pull. And the reason why I am like talking about this, you know, where I put in the thumbnail, reboot your mind. Okay, this is what I'm saying. Like, these are the kind of cognitive processes that you have to be aware of that nobody tells you about, but this is actually a thing. You know, so I know that this is something because this is we did a whole module at uni when I was doing the doctorate. We did a whole module about this energetic exchange. This is a real thing. Okay, when you connect to someone, you connect to them on an energetic level. Okay, and so and especially like if you think about it, your energetic fields blend. All right, and when you are with that, when you're around that person, or whether you're with that person, those are the energetic kind of chords that I'm talking about. This is a real scientific phenomenon that actually happens. And so when you develop emotions or feelings for this person, these chords or these bonds are deepened, which is why we then have the blasted trauma bond to this blasted person. I know that wasn't very politically correct though, was it? No. So these energy cords that I'm talking about, all right, they can be cut. Okay, they can be cut. And this is a decision or a choice that you have to make for yourself. All right, because you, my friends, you guys are not your thoughts. And as bizarre as that may sound, you are in control of your thoughts. You're in control of the decisions, the choices, the perception that you want to have. All right. So when this person pops into your mind, you have to cut that thought. Because that's what they are doing. They are trying to tap in to your energy. This isn't seen. This isn't, you know, it's like them trying to send you a text, you know, but you don't see it. You don't receive it. It's just in your mind. And at first it will feel weird. At first it will feel really strange to try and not engage. It's about distraction. It's about going, okay, this person is tapping into my energy. They want my attention on an energetic level. I need to stop that. So what can I do? Let's distract myself. Let's think of something else. What you have to do is you have to cut that energy dead. And it's not going to happen over the first time. It's something that you're going to have to do over and over again. You have to continuously do that. Oh, Oxford, bless you. Thank you. I walked around, thank you so much. I walked around my apartment and threw out every single gift Narcissist gave me. I don't want that negative energy in my peaceful home. Bless you, my dear. Do you know what? That's exactly what you should do. That's exactly, because even objects hold energetic value, or they hold energy within it, because what it does do is it makes us think about something. It makes us think of a memory. And when we recall memory, you know what happens? There's also that emotional side, that emotional pull that we have towards that memory. And then it initiates, you know, those memories, those feelings. And, you know, with memories and feelings, there's meaning behind it. And so there's all of that comes up again. So it's up to you guys. Like, if you have things around you that maybe, you know, that remind you of the narcissist, or maybe the narcissist has bought you, then perhaps maybe it could be something that you could consider maybe getting rid of. Do you know what, guys? That reminds me. Do you know what happened to me? Like, I understand what that's like. I literally, do you know, for me, it was clothes. I had to throw away clothes, like good clothes. Some of them were designer. But I threw it all out because I didn't want to remember anything. And so also perfumes, you know, like perfumes of that time. So for me, it just reminded like I had to get rid of everything. So Oxford, I completely understand what you are going through. Completely get it. Yes. And the jewelry, I've got to tell you something, guys. So the jewelry that I got bought, I sold it and I bought Alfie. That's what I did. So out of something awful, there's Alfie. Thank you so much, JB. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's so kind of you. Nitarina, okay, how on earth do they feel us doing better and then just turn up to destroy your effort? Well, Nitarina, this is exactly what they do. This is exactly what they do. You know, they're watching you, because a lot of them do. A lot of them are obsessed and they watch. I did a video about this. When did I do a video? Yesterday. Oh my God, how can I not remember? I did a video about this yesterday. I actually filmed it yesterday. So yeah, no. This is a thing. This is a thing, Nitarina, that actually they do watch because they want to know what you're doing. They can't stand if you're doing better than them. This is all about, you know, trying to keep destroying you, keep you down, keep you small, keep you insignificant. And they want to know what you're doing because they want to compete. There's no way that you can be doing better than them. They can't stand it. For them, this is like the worst. Okay, they will always compare themselves to you, and they're the ones that have always got to be the ones that are doing better. And so that's why they watch you. They also want to know what you're doing. And it's not because they want to come back, not in that way. Of course they want to hoover, but not in that way that they want to come back and rekindle this relationship. Because I mean, can you actually call it a relationship with a narcissist? I mean, can you really? No. So they want to come back and affect you in some way. And guys, think about it, right? You guys are empathetic individuals. Dorina with a D. Oh, okay. Sorry, Dorina. I'm really sorry. I pronounced it wrong. Oh no, I'm sorry, my dear. I really didn't mean to. Yeah. So if you think about it, right? I forgot what I was going to say. Yang, like, seriously, I forgot what I was saying. Energy. So it's all to do with energy. This is what I was going to say. Like, if they can't stand it that you're going to do better than them, like, they can't stand the fact that actually, you know, you are moving on with your life. Yes, I know that one. Yes, okay. They can't stand it that actually you are... Yes. You distracted me as well, Yang. I completely forgot what I was saying. Guys, I'm so sorry. I've actually forgotten what I was saying, where I was going with this. Hold on, maybe I can... Hold on a moment. I can do rewind on the comments. This is just wonderful. Dorina, you were saying... Where is it gone? How on earth do they feel us doing better and then just turn up to destroy the effort? Right, okay. So what they do is they do feel that you're doing better. This is what I'm talking about, the energetic exchange. It's the fact that they feel that you're doing better. Think about it. If you're doing better than the other person, like, you're going to look different, you're going to feel different, you're going to talk different. There's all of those things that they know, because remember, when they left you on the floor. And they thought that you were going to stay on the floor. They thought that you were never going to get better. M. Singh, thank you so much. Bless you. Thank you. So, been no contact for 14 months, but I've still got all his messages in archive chat, just in case he ever tries to make me look like the villain and denies what he done and said to me. Is this stupid of me? No, you're not stupid. Don't say that, because you're not. And I completely understand why you've done that. But what I would say is I hope that you don't go over the chat and read it, because that's the worst. Because then you're bringing the past into the future, and you know what? That's gonna hold you back. This is about you know, going forward. So yes, keep it as, you know, as proof. But I hope you don't read it. There's no point. You're not going to find any more answers. You're not going to find any more I don't know, understanding about this situation, because actually, you know what, you know everything there is to know about this situation, and don't read it. Don't do that to yourself. Because again, what you're doing is you're giving energy to that person. Every time you read it, every time you think of that situation or that person or the thing that you have gone through, right? You're just bringing that person from the past into your future, into your reality. And this is the thing, guys. This is what I really hope that you take one thing from this live, is the fact that when you think about somebody, when you overthink about someone, when you ruminate about somebody, you are bringing that person into your reality. Whether it's a positive memory, whether it's a negative memory, you are bringing that person into your reality. And look what it does to you, guys. Look what it's doing. Is it helping you? Overthinking about this person, trying to work through this, but what if this happened this, and what if this happened this way, and what about this? No, it's not. It's not helping you, guys, because if it was, you wouldn't be here on my live and you would be fine. You'd be like getting on with your life, but you're not. And so this is what you have to remember. You know, this is the thing that nobody talks about, is the energetic exchange. And this is the most crucial thing. Like, if you think about it, guys, we're not just, the body that we see. We have a soul, we have emotions, and we have a brain, but we also are energetic beings, guys. We are also made up of energy and made up of vibrational energy. And so if you think about it, if you're going to stay in low vibration, you're going to stay there, on the floor, like where they left you, where they're hoping that you will stay, all right, then this person is going to be happy. The narcissist will be happy that that's where you are, that you are overthinking about them, that you're trying to understand this connection or what has happened or what's been going on for you. They're going to love that. So are you going to give them what they want? Are you going to continue to be abused by this person? This is about changing, this is about changing the way that you think. This is about changing the way that you see things and process them. Right, listen, I'm all about processing things and understanding, what has gone on. Have your time. Have that time to process it. But don't go over and over the same thing. You're not going to find answers. You already know. My friends, you already know the truth. You already know. And on some level, I know this is the hardest bit, is just trying to accept what has happened. Because this isn't easy. This isn't a walk in the park. I know healing is hard. I understand that. Some days you don't even want to get out of bed. Some days you don't even want to talk to anyone. And you don't want to do your job. You don't even want to do things. I get it, guys. I completely understand. I've been there too. So I know. Sometimes you don't even want to show up because I have to show up online. And I know you guys have to show up in front of other people too. And so you don't want to, because this has completely and utterly just floored you. But if you're going to continue to think about them, to overthink about this person, all right, then you're not going to be able to move forward, because you're going to be stuck in this place, constantly thinking, but why this? But why that? Why has this happened? Oh, maybe this. So M. Singh, I hope that you're not going through those messages and reading them. Please, I really, really hope. Okay, I really hope that you don't read it. You're not going to find answers. And I guess that's what we do, don't we? We want to find answers. We want to find another way out of this, because this is what we are as human beings. We are inquisitive. We don't want to feel, in this space, because being there is uncomfortable. It's really, really uncomfortable. And I wish I could sit here and say to you guys, look, healing is fun. It's, it's about taking salt baths and having massages, getting your hair done, It's not. It is not about that, okay? Healing is hard and it is hurtful. And it will break you. But the only way to get through that is to experience it. There isn't a shortcut. These relationships, they're meant to be difficult. They're meant to break you because you have to learn an aspect of yourself. The thing that you were doing before this narcissist came into your life, before they even entered into your life. And then, you know, you're so kind, you're so lovely, and then they break you open. Laurie, thank you. Bless you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Laurie. Thank you. You know you have been with me through so much, such gratitude. Bless you, Laurie. Thank you. Laurie, you have done so well. You have come so far, and you know, you have, I know it's been really hard for you. I completely understand that it's been hard for you, but you know what? Look at where you are now. Look at what you have gone through and look at what you have accomplished. You're amazing. Don't ever forget that. You really are. So we have to process. I completely understand that we have to process, but don't stay stuck in that processed stage. You know, where you're constantly thinking and overthinking. The answer is the answer. It is what it is. And I know I say this, and I know it is really hard to kind of accept that sometimes things are the way that they are. It's not easy. But what are you going to do? Keep thinking about them, keep overthinking about them, keep thinking, what about this? What about that? Maybe this, maybe that. Like, the answer is the answer. And we have to accept that. And you know what? We can then move forward. It's not less painful, but it's the truth. Guys, I would like to remind you, for those of you that are watching, please do press the like button. I would really appreciate it. Really, honestly, I would. Because it would get this information out there to other people who may be going through this right now. So the algorithm will pick up on it. And obviously, like, I want to help reach as many people as I can with this information. Al asks, is there another side of this? What do you mean on the other side? The other side is peace. Peace within yourself. That's the other side. And you know what? Each and every one of us can get there. Pamela, you will forget it. We will all come to terms with it. Maybe we might not forget what has happened because it has made us, you know, the person that you are today. But you've developed a new phase in your life. This is a new chapter in your life. Accepting, understanding, processing what has happened. Do you know what? You're not going to be the same person as you were before you met the narcissist. And that isn't a bad thing. That isn't a bad thing. Because what you do is you learn about yourself. You learn to appreciate yourself. You learn to be more resilient. Because you have to, yes, oh Biddy, absolutely, more aware. You're absolutely right. Your name. Where did you think of that? That's so funny. You learn to become more resilient and more aware of other people, you know, who possibly are like this or who do this. And you learn who you are in such a profound way. And that is what is important here, is your journey back home to you. Do you know that every single one of you can heal, can process this? This is the book that I'm writing. This is what the self-generation, regeneration is about. Okay, that each and every one of us can heal and move through this. Do you know what? No one escapes this. Each and every one of us have this nightmare journey. But you know what? And I know a lot of people say, oh, it can be beautiful. It can be beautiful when you reach the other side. But when you're going through it, it is the most uncomfortable. It is the most hurtful. And it rips you open. Because you have so many realizations about yourself, you know. But what's the alternative, guys? You stay stuck thinking about the narcissist, bringing them to you, you know, put them pulling on your energy and coming into your life. What's the alternative? That hell, or the one where they're not there anymore and you're moving forward? The thing is, you know what? It's like what I said earlier. You already know the truth. You already know who they are. You already know what they have done and how they have done it, and who they are. The closure, guys, the closure is that they are narcissistic. And these people are not going to change. These people are not going to understand. They are going to get you to run around in circles after them. They are going to keep you guessing. There is never going to be peace. Yes, they are going to show up. No, they're not going to give you peace from this. But remember, this is all a choice. If you don't want it, don't engage in it. It is as simple as that. And you're probably going to say to me, Anushka, do you know what? How can I stop thinking about the narcissist when they're literally on my mind all the time? But remember, my friends, this is a choice. You choose to go back to the narcissist. You choose to engage in the communication with them. You choose to acknowledge when they turn up, you know, outside of your house or somewhere where, you know, you're with your friends or at work. You choose to engage in that. There's things that you can do. You don't have to engage in it. You don't have to participate in their madness, but we choose to. For whatever reason it is, usually we're looking for closure. Usually we're not, you know, that cycle isn't done yet. But that's what happens in these relationships. As you know, all these things happen in cycles. You do have to just break free, because they will keep coming back. They're not going to leave you alone. That's what they do. That's what these relationships are meant to do. They are meant to be difficult. You're not meant to stay with this person for the rest of your life. That's not what happens here. You can't. You'll end up dead because of everything that they cause. You know, physical ailments, psychological, emotional ailments. You can't stay with this person. Your body will not be able to withstand it. And I know I've talked about this a lot, you know, like in the other live streams, you know, how your body suffers. You know, you can get diabetes, IBS, what else? Heart palpitations, because, you know, like stress, anxiety, all of that has issues, you know, on your body. Trauma. Emotionally, you're not going to be able to withstand it, because the highs and lows, you're not going to know where you are in all of this. They're always going to want something from you. You're always going to be a caregiver to this person. So that is the reality of that situation. That's the reality of these relationships, of this cycle. And if those of you have family members that are narcissistic, think about it. It's the same thing applies, isn't it? The same thing applies. They don't leave you alone. They have roles for you to play. They have things for you to do. They always want something from you. You always have to supply them. You always have to give them, do something for them. They don't leave you alone. Okay, so the problem is that the more that you ignore them, the more they put pressure. How can we avoid this? Dorina, like, I know that is hard. I know that is difficult. But again, what you have to do is you have to stand strong. Of course, they're going to put pressure on you because you're not doing what they want you to do. So what you have to do is you have to just continue doing what you're doing. Just say no. Just no. Even if they're putting pressure on you, you have to put your boundaries in. You have to stand up to this person, because if you don't, this person, he's going to keep coming back for you. He is going to keep coming back for you. And that's what they do. This is a really good point, actually, is that they do. They don't stop. This isn't easy as saying, no, I'm not going to do that. No, thank you. No, it doesn't work like that, because these people you're absolutely right. They do put pressure on you. They don't stop. They don't stop. And this can wear you down. This can make you feel weak. This can make you feel like, oh, it'd just be easier if I just do what they say. But you can't. You've got to be stronger than that. You have to find it within yourself to stay strong. And that might be things like, you know, talking to somebody like, I don't know, like a professional or your family or your friends. It might be that, you know, working through these things, like talking it through with someone will really help you to understand and process what is going on, because this isn't easy. This whole thing is not easy. And if these people are trying to get in contact with you, you have to just stop communication, because they will keep coming back with a vengeance, and each time will be worse, and they're going to wear you down. They're going to try and wear you down. But if you're not engaging in that communication, if you're not listening to what this person is saying, and you block them, you don't engage, you don't succumb to the pressure, because that's what they're trying to do. They're only playing with you. It's mind games. It is total mind games. And you have to stay strong in your mind and see it for what it is. It's like a child that is trying to get your attention. Constant, all the time. They are pure poison, you're right. But if you're going to drink that poison, you're going to eventually die. So it really is about the strength. You've got to find that inner strength within you. You do have to get your power to say no to these people. And I know it's not just a matter of saying no, because they don't listen. They don't listen to no. You have to be strong enough to show boundaries. You have to be strong enough to basically show them no. Because what is the alternative, guys? You buckle under the pressure. You go back. Then what? What? It's going to be nice for a couple of weeks. It's going to be nice for a couple of months. And then you realize that, wow, nothing's really changed. They keep doing the same thing that they did before, but more intensely now. That is the alternative, guys. So who are you going to fight for? Your life or theirs? Because it's really what it boils down to. Your life, you live, or you give them your life and they live. And it isn't easy. It isn't easy overthinking, obsessing, feeling addicted to this person. Because you know what? They have made you like that. They have made this whole thing like that. This is the trauma bond that each and every one of you feel or have gone through. But you can break it. You don't have to drink the poison. And you have to stay strong. Because your life is worth fighting for. You know, you are worth a lot. You know why they come back for you? Because of you. Because of the person that you are. The things that you give the narcissist. The kindness, the compassion. You know what? Your energy, your life force energy. That's what they're after. That's what they want. And remember, they don't detach. They can't attach in a healthy way, but they also can't detach in a healthy way. This is why they watch you. This is why they want to know what you're up to. They're obsessed too. Because there's no way that you can be doing better than them. You have to be strong enough to see past this. This is another way of understanding, you know, what is going on here. This is ultimately mind games. This is mind control. They want you to think a certain way. Think about it, right? With their manipulation, they manipulate you to think a certain way. They bend your reality so that you think the same way that they do. And this isn't done in a kind, lovely way. This is done under pressure by putting you down, making you believe this alter reality that isn't true, but they make you believe it with their lies, with their manipulation. They make you believe something that isn't true about yourself, about the way that you are, about the world. And how many of you have thought, like, I thought it was this way. Like, I've never known it to be like this. So you doubt yourself. You doubt who you are. If someone loved you, I mean, like, they really loved you, they wouldn't do that to you. They would not make you feel that way. Whether that's a partner or whether that's a parent, they wouldn't do that to you. Why would someone want to bend your reality, control you, and manipulate you? Why would anyone want to do that? That isn't humane. That isn't love. Someone trying to control the way that you see things and then manipulate you. Like, why would you do that? They tell you one thing, but they're doing something else behind your back. That's lying to your face. Sean, bless you. You do not look like Adolf Hitler's wife. I mean, seriously. Because they are Adolf Hitler. They are that person. That's projection. That's so bad. Sean, you're beautiful, my darling. No, they don't, Theodora. Like, Dorina, I completely understand. Like, professionals don't understand narcissism. They usually, this is a really good point. Usually what happens is that the professional ends up siding with the narcissist, or when a narcissist does go into therapy, there's no real work that's done, to really be honest. And remember, this is just my opinion. I have spoken to other professionals about this. So again, I don't want to offend anyone. This is just my opinion. But I do know that when narcissistic individuals do go into therapy, I know that no real work is done. It's usually that they go actually for some sort of agenda. There's always a reason why that they have to go, because they want to achieve something. So it's just behavioral modification that happens. There's no real kind of work, or the inner work, to try and understand, and heal those parts of that of the inner child, because they're not self-actualized. They can't go into that therapy and do that. I don't think my therapist understands that process. I sometimes feel like I'm informing him. Yes, that does happen quite a bit. And I know that I do understand that a lot of therapists, psychologists, psychotherapists do not understand this dynamic. And sometimes they cause more damage than actually trying to help others. So if any of you that are going through this, bless you, I know that resources or sources or people who are professionals that work in this field, I know that they are scarce. And I would say to you guys that you always choose someone that you trust, always trust your intuition with this. But bless you, Dorina, like, I completely understand. It's like you have to educate the therapist. I mean, seriously, like, I know, bless you. And I don't know what it's like in Greece. I don't think that people really understand about it. But then again, I don't know. Again, this is just my opinion. I don't want to offend anyone. Oh my God, that's the last thing I want to do. Yeah, they manipulate the therapist too, because they're very good at that. Yes. Actually, having said that, do you know what this has just brought to my mind? I remember when, I think I've mentioned this person before on the live. Shard, you'll know who I'm talking about. My boss who had the glass eye. I remember I used to work in a crisis clinic, and he was my boss. And he, oh my God, this guy, he was a total covert narcissist. All the women, All the women in the office absolutely loved him. Like, they worshipped him. And I came into this, and it's not that I didn't know about narcissism, because this was just probably like my first year or second year in the doctorate. The glass eye boss. Yeah, he, like, I could not understand the dynamics. I remember I stood there in the office, and all of these women were like, yes, oh yes, anything. Do you want a cup of tea? We'll make a cup of tea. Would you like a biscuit? Would you like a biscuit? And I was like, yes, Sean. Yes, him. Adam, yeah, the old glass eye guy. Like, I was just really, like, I could not understand. I was just thinking this was such a I thought if I walked into like the twilight zone with this guy, and you know what, this is what I mean, like, he was or is a psychotherapist. I know I can say this because I know he's not going to be watching me. He was a psychotherapist, and I thought to myself, so what, you're actually conducting therapy on people when you're like this? So what, the reason why I brought him up, see, I see you, yeah. Do you know, like, this is why I wanted to bring it up. Like, there are psychologists, there are therapists, there are psychotherapists who are narcissistic, who are psychopaths. And the reason why they are in that job is because they love the power. Because ultimately, think about it, if you go to therapy, you are already, you already feel broken. You're already feeling not yourself. So if you go to therapy, you are going to not feel good. And so the narcissist is going to take that power from you. Yes, you're right. You're absolutely right. The ex prides himself on seducing. These guys love it. Like this, my boss. But honestly, like, if you saw him, you'd think, really? You? He was short. He was very skinny. He might be watching. No, he's not going to be watching. Yeah, and he is not going to be watching. I need sessions. Yeah. You know, this guy, like, you would not think. He wasn't some tall, dark, handsome guy. He wasn't any of that. He was short. He was very slim. He used to ride a bike to work. He used to love his bicycle riding. Very fit, very, like, muscly. But it's the energy. It seduced the people around them. And that's the thing, guys. That's the thing with narcissists. They seduce. Males charm, women seduce. That's what they do. They believe it. They believe whatever they're putting out there, they believe that themselves, about themselves, if that makes sense. So this is how he was able to get away with it. This is how he could have all the females. Honestly, it was like a harem of women. But look, there are professionals, you know, out there who, you know, they are narcissistic, and you have to use your discernment. You have to use your discernment. Like, if someone feels like they are not okay, you get this weird vibe, don't do it. Because ultimately you are putting your time, your energy, your emotion into this person, so you got to be able to trust them. Yeah, and the church is another place. Anywhere that one person can be of power and have influence over many, they love it. They love it because it's about power, it's about hierarchy, it's about being the best. You know, so that's a really good point that you brought up, Darina. Definitely. They don't have to be covert. Yeah, it's true. They don't have to be very attractive. Like, there's loads of narcissists who are not, but they do pride themselves on that. They do like to be the center of attention. Most of them do. Sean, you crack me up. You look like the pharmacists look like Albert Einstein. They do. They do. I remember I had professors when I was at uni that they also like the mad professor. Their hair was all over the place. You know, like they had the most, like, the thickest glasses, and you think, do you not look at yourself in the mirror when you leave the house? Because I thought, does anyone ever said anything about the way that you look? And yeah. But having said that, I remember even when I was at secondary school, I had my science teacher, and I remember his name, Mr. Pearson. But I don't think Mr. Pearson is going to be watching either. He probably won't even recognize me. Because at school, I was a real swot. I was a dork when I was at school. I didn't say boo to a ghost. There was no way, if I was at school, there was no way that I thought I would ever be doing this. I would have laughed in your face. No, I wouldn't. I would have just been so scared. I didn't say anything. I studied. I worked hard at school. I was a real dork, geek, whatever it's called. Yes, I mean geek. I was a geek at school. I liked my books. That's what it was. I liked reading. I liked my books. Yes. And I guess I came out of that phase when I had my fake nose rings and my DMs. Had to be a bit of a rebel, not a major one, just a little bit of a rebel. Anyway, so yes, Mr. Pearson also had the thick glasses and the very weird fuzzy hair that kind of blew in all directions in a breeze. So we always used to laugh at him. I didn't, the other kids did. I used to just listen to what they were saying. It's just hilarious. Anyway, right, we are going off topic here now. And I just wanted to bring it back to the energy. That's what I wanted to talk about, is the energy that we have to be aware of. All right, what we are giving out, whether we're pulling on those energetic cords, even the memories when we are thinking of this person, you are pulling them in. And you know what? I'm not saying, hello Daniel, I'm not saying that you've never got to think about this person, but don't stay stuck thinking about this person. Sorry, my throat. Sorry, guys. Hope that wasn't loud. The book that I'm writing, Lovebug, I love that name. How cool is that name, Lovebug 00. I'm writing a book on regenerating yourself, that actually healing you can do. You can do this yourself. We're doing psychology, not psychiatry, lol. Yes, we are. We are doing psychology here. Yeah, you're right. They might sound weird, but you can feel their energy in your third eye. Again, it's the energy, guys. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, this is the energy. Like, think about it. The narcissist is just this heavy, dense kind of, it feels like tar, doesn't it? I don't know, like, that's how I felt. And I think someone else had once ever mentioned it to me. Like, my clients said, yeah, like, it feels like this weight, this tar. So, bless you, Karen. I am writing it. I'm like literally hoping to have like the first draft ready at the end of this year. This is why I want to take some time for myself, time out this year, like go traveling, but also whilst I'm traveling, I'm going to write the book. That's what I need to do. I just need like headspace to write the book. Sorry, guys. Okay. Awareness and acceptance. You're right. Oh, Biddy. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Sarah. I will get it done. I will get it done this year. This year I made a promise to myself that I will do it. I will do it. Yeah, it's like a big dark cloud. Sean. Yeah, the rat conditioning with the baby, bless you. I get it. It's all right. Don't be sorry. You're right. Thoughts are energy. They think bad things all the time. They do, and then they affect you. And that's what happens. Their energy affects you. So if you're overthinking it, if you're overthinking this, and you're thinking about them, they're literally haunting you. All right? Because what's the alternative? What is the alternative? You can't stop thinking about them, but you can. You know, like sometimes my clients say to me, oh, Anushka, you know what? I don't think I'm ever going to get through this. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to like move through this. Like, I can't stop thinking about this person. I can't concentrate on anything else. And do you know what I say to my clients? I say, yes, you can. You can stop thinking about them. So like if I now say, think of a pink elephant. I just really want you to think of a pink elephant. That's what comes into your mind's eye. But if I say, don't think of a blue elephant, try really hard not to think of a blue elephant. Can you do it? It's a choice. It's a choice whether you do or you don't. Doesn't it annoy you thinking about them? Aren't you bored of it already? Because every time it goes round and round in your mind, do you get anywhere? Do you have any answers? No. So whatever you're doing, that doesn't work. So the best way is to stop feeding the narcissist your energy. Because believe me, they can feel it. It's like what I was saying earlier in this live. Like if you're thinking about someone, that person can feel you thinking about them because your energy affects theirs and you pop into their mind. Yeah? This person is going to start thinking of you. So they're going to affect your energy. So can you see that exchange that's happening here? Energy is a real thing. Overthinking about someone is a real thing. And this is about you stopping. They're going to feel your energy. You know, isn't it funny that like every time that you kind of move on, you're getting on with your own life and bang, there they are. They're there for you. They've come for you. You get a Hoover or you get some sort of communication from them or they turn up at your door or at your work. Like, why does that happen? Think about it for a second. Why do they do that? Because you have stopped thinking about them. You have taken your energy and attention and focus away from them and you've put it on yourself and you're moving on with your life. That's why they come back. They don't like it because they can't own you. You're getting on with your own life. How dare you do this? How dare you get on with your own life? How dare you move forward? Without them, they own you. That's how they think. They don't own you, obviously. But that's how they think. Remember, they objectify people. They see you as an object, transactional. Only what can you do for them? So if you're feeding them your energy by overthinking about them and feeling haunted by them, then you're giving them exactly what they want. Whether it's positive or negative, you are giving them exactly what they want. And you have to make a choice. Do you want to keep feeding them? Do you want to still keep giving them your energy, your kindness, your compassion? Still continue to talk to them because they're going to continue to abuse you. They're going to continue. They're not going to stop because that's not what they do. Remember, in their mind, they own you. And they're going to keep coming back for you because you're their property. This is your life. And you only have one. Is this how you want to live it? Is this how you want to experience your existence here? Because believe me, you got a choice. You got a choice on how you want to do this. No, it's not easy because I never said it was going to be easy. But you can heal and you will get to the other side. But you got to work for it. Nothing in life worth having means you got to work for it. Because if things were easy, everyone would be able to do it. Everyone would get there. Isn't your life worth fighting for? getting out of these toxic dynamics, getting away from this person. How dare someone affect you in this way? I mean, really, how dare they? I mean, who the hell do they think they are? What, they think that they can just contact you whenever they feel like it, like turn up at your house or your work, trying to affect you? Like, who the hell do they think they are? You've said no, goodbye, and they've come back for you. How dare they make you feel like this, that you've got to try and figure out, you know, what was lies, what was reality, what was truth, what was anything? Like, why? How dare they? This is where you got to stand up for yourself and think, F you. I'm done. Like, I want my life. Because it's mine. I've come here onto this earth to experience life. It's mine. Not for them to take and own you. I mean, seriously, they think that they own you. They think that they can do whatever there is that they want with you without your consent. So what are you going to do about it? You're going to keep feeding them your energy, your thoughts, keep feeling haunted by them, keep drawing them to you. Because that's a choice. If you're not done with the narcissist, you know, and you want to go forward with this abuse, you know, you want answers, you want this, be my guest. But you know what's going to happen. You're going to end up here again. You deserve better. You deserve your life back. Clarity will only be reached if you're away from them. You need headspace. Realizations about who you are, what you've been through. Yeah, they're not easy. But you're not a coward. You got to stand strong. Healing isn't easy and it's not pretty. But what's the alternative? Someone controlling you? Someone telling you that you're not good enough? Someone making you feel insignificant? Because if you heal, you go through this. Yes, it's going to feel awful because you're going to have these realizations and understand about yourself, the things that maybe you didn't know before, but better that you know the truth about yourself, okay? And then you can put it right. And then you get to the other side and then you're strong. But every time it breaks you, you come back stronger. Because this isn't about taking the abuse. This isn't about staying codependent in this dynamic. You have to break free from that. And the only way that you can is if you have these realizations, these understandings about yourself. No one is going to tell you, okay? Because nobody sees it. Nobody cares enough to tell you. You notice this about yourself. And then when you have these realizations, yes, it hurts. It hurts. But that's when the real healing can take place. And that's where you level up. Going back is more abuse. And going back is saying no to your life and yes to theirs. Because it really is as simple as that. That's a good point. Fazila, sorry. I'm sorry, I'm really bad with names today. I'm so sorry. They have nothing without you. You leave or no contact. This is it. This is it. You have to just literally cut this person off because you have to choose your own life. You have to choose your own healing. You're right, Obidi. Yeah, if you go back, I think it does get worse because they punish you for not conforming, for not doing what they wanted you to do. And you see, the reason why they do come back is because they have something called an attachment disorder. And this attachment disorder is that they don't let go. They will always come back. So it's really up to you. It's really your choice, okay? It's really up to you to say no. Remember what I said, this is your life. You're in control of it. Are you going to have someone controlling you? Are you going to have someone manipulating you, trying to get power over you? They're not as powerful as they think they are. They take it from you to make themselves feel better. They put you down. They put pressure on you. They make you feel insignificant so that they can rise up and feel powerful and feel power over you. That's right. Their disorders and dysfunction are not your responsibility. This isn't up to you to put it right. What, are you their parent? Are you their therapist? Are you their caregiver? Is that the kind of relationship you want? Is that the kind of dynamic that you want with this person? That you're going to take care of them, try and fix them because you feel sorry for them. That's not your life. You're saying yes to their life because you're helping them. This isn't about that. This is about two people coming together, in a relationship where you work as a team. Not where one person has to be the caregiver for another and try and fix them. It's not your responsibility to fix anyone. Do you know what? And it's not even mine. You can help. I can advise. But I can't fix anybody. So how can you do it? How are you going to fix this person that doesn't want to be fixed? They just want your attention. They just want your focus. That's all it is. And you're only doing that because they make you feel sorry for them. What kind of a relationship is that? You have to feel sorry for them to be with them. Great. And that's right. Without you, they are nothing. They can't do anything without you because they rely on your energy. They rely on you to do that, to supply them with that. And isn't it funny that you feel so free when you're not with this person, you can actually be you? Why is it that when you're with this person that they have to put you down so much that you lose a part of yourself? When you come out of these dynamics, you don't even recognize who you are because they have already taken too much from you. This manipulation, these lies, just think how awful that is. They tell you something to your face, all right? And you believe it to be true. They might make a promise to you. They might say they're going to do something. And then behind your back, they're doing something else. They're like lying to your face because they don't tell you the truth. How awful is that? What kind of a human being does that? Lie to your face. They look you straight in the eye and they tell you a lie because they're doing something else. They might be cheating. They might be, they say they're one place and then they're doing something else. What the hell? That isn't a real person. And is that what you're thinking about? Is that what you're overthinking about this person? Why? What? When? How can it get better? How can I know this? No truth in them. 7 years of lies. That's it. It's just lie after lie after lie. Why can't you just tell the truth? Why can't you say how you feel? When you know the truth, but this person has to make you believe another truth. The secret, the lies, the manipulation, the gaslighting. What kind of a person does that? And then look how it's left you. Overthinking the situation, trying to understand the truth. Why can't they just tell the truth? Why can't they just say their feelings or how it is? things would be so much simpler, wouldn't it? Because do you know why? Because they haven't got the guts. They haven't got the guts to tell you the truth. They haven't got the guts to tell you how they really feel. That's right, Scott. No real, no feel. Remember that, guys. Yeah, depression is real for leaving the narcissist. It's true. It's like what they call the dark night of the soul. But this depression, these cycles that you go through of this depression, you have realizations and you do get through it. Yeah, but sometimes you've got to make that choice for you, Kainat. Sometimes you've got to stand up for you. And that's true, they have no feelings. They never tell you how they feel. And you're right, that's all they have to do is tell the truth. Truth will set you free. Truth is real. But they hide. They have to hide because they can't be truthful. They can't show you the truth because they don't know what it is. They have buried it that far within their heart, within themselves, that they don't know anymore. So is that a person? Is that someone that you want to have in your life? That is the closure, guys. That is exactly it. Get rid of these people because you don't need them around you, because look what it's doing to you. You know, you're overthinking. You can't stop thinking about this person because you're trying to figure out what was the truth, what was the lies, was any of it truth, was all of it lies, why did they do this, why did they do that? And that's the reason. That is the reason. They don't have an identity. They don't know who they are. That's why they leech onto you. That's why they mirror you, because you're more exciting than them. They have to talk about you because when they talk about themselves, nobody listens. I think I did a post like that not so long ago. And it's true. They have to talk about you because it's you that's so wonderful. It's you, it's your energy. They want you for your energy. They can't stop looking at you. They can't stop being interested in you. They're obsessed. You're right, Scott. Yeah, energy vampires. I was just about to say that. These are energy vampires. They are draining you. They are draining your life. And every time you're thinking about them, every time that you are ruminating about them, they are taking your energy. And when they take your energy, you feel tired. You can't eat. You can't function. You probably feel stressed. You probably have anxiety. Look at what they are doing. Look at what is happening in your life. So thinking about them, feeling like you are haunted by a person that is still alive, think about that statement. You feel haunted by someone who is still alive, who still can get to you, can still get to your energy. Make a choice, guys. Honestly, choose yourselves. Because isn't your life more important? Isn't your life worth living? Your way, not somebody else's way. Not that you have to take care of someone, not because you feel sorry for someone, not because you have to overdo something for someone and someone. You choose you. Choose yourself. Midnight Blue, do you know what, bless you? It's true about the codependency. Like, a lot of us don't realize that we are codependent. We're trying to make this work. We're trying to, we're trying to please this person. Because you know what, probably in childhood we were taught that, we have to make sure everyone else is all right. Like, everyone, this is done for that person. They're okay. That's okay. We forget about ourselves, or we have to come last or second or third. Especially those of us maybe who have come from like larger families, or have siblings. Maybe we're the oldest. I'm the oldest in my family. So it was always like, look after your sister, make sure that your sister's okay. I'm like, do you know what? She now looks after me. No, she doesn't. She doesn't. No, like when when we were younger, we were going out, like my mum and dad always used to say like, oh, make sure you look after your little sister. And she's more streetwise than I am. And that's the truth. But anyway, these are the kind of examples that I'm saying, like you were always, taught to, put everybody else first and then yourself second. This can create like people-pleasing behaviors, trying to fix things. So this is something that you need to be aware of as well. It's like, it's not your responsibility. And remember, and remember that actually you don't have to fix anybody. It's not your responsibility. Sorry. Each and every one of you has a choice in all of this. Each and every one of you knows what is right for you. And although these people have entered into your life and they have caused havoc and they've tried to take so much from you, this is now about you and about putting yourselves first. And that's really recognizing, what do you need? Maybe we could, look at, what do you need right now, in your life? What is it that makes you happy? What makes you tick? What makes your soul sing? And doing those things, incorporating those things. Like for example, today, I was talking with my friend, and she said to me, Anushka, what have you done for you recently? And I thought to myself, well, the one thing that I really love doing is that horse riding. She said, when was the last time you went? I was like, oh my gosh, that was like in the autumn. I don't think I've been. Yeah, I have, because it was the weather, it got cold. And she said, well, it's not that cold now. And I said, have you looked outside? No, but she was trying to say, do something for you, something that you really like, that is just going to make you happy. Rise up your power, your inner power. Make your inner child happy. Because that's what it's about. It's that connection to yourself. When you're connected to yourself and you're concentrating on you and putting all that focus onto you, you don't have time for them to start thinking about what they need, why this happened, what's going on, why is this happening, why did this not happen? You don't have time to start thinking about that because you're thinking about yourself. You're putting yourself first. And why shouldn't you? Why shouldn't you put yourself first? That's not selfish. That's looking after you. That's thinking about you. You're putting all that energy and effort onto you. Why shouldn't you do that? The old baby with your two pugs. You've got two pugs. I bet they're so funny. Angela, that's amazing. You started painting. That's something that I miss. Honestly, like I used to paint all the time, and I find that creative flow that's like really good for my inner child. I really should do that, Angela. I'm glad that you're doing it though, because I actually really need to start painting, doing my art again, like my sketches. I make excuses because I say I haven't got time for that. Because then I think, honestly, this is what happens to me. I think I've got so much work to do. I really should be getting on with work. And then I feel guilty. Then I'm like, no, leave the painting. But really, this is something that I should be doing. Honestly, My horse riding and my art is something that I really enjoy. Yeah, I don't do enough of it. And I'm sure that's the story for most of you. So I'm not going to sit here and say, yes, I have time to do all of those things. I don't. I don't. And do you know what? It's a choice. Again, I should make time for it. I need to make time for it. And I was going to say that maybe I make this promise to myself here on this live and actually paint a picture and show you guys this picture that I painted. Thank you, old biddy. You are right. I need to do it. So maybe I won't get it done. I know I won't get it done this week, and then I'm away next week. These are no excuses. This is the truth. It's the truth, guys. So maybe it's something that I need to do in a couple of weeks, say 2 or 3 weeks' time. This is wonderful. You joined the gym. Brilliant. Good start. Good start. Good start. OP colon. Yeah, of course we're going to think that we're being selfish because we're not taught, or we're not, it's like we have to be given permission to think about ourselves. And I am giving you guys permission to think about yourselves, to do something for you, something that is going to make you happy. And we do feel guilty. We think like, oh, we're going to be like them, being selfish. But you're not doing it in a pathological way. You're doing it for yourself. Plus, you're not making anyone else feel guilty. Are you? You're not putting anyone else down. So that's why it's not pathological. Melise, dancing for me. Thank you for the reminder. Yes, dancing is amazing. This is wonderful. Good. Pamela says, I'd love to draw again. I'd love to draw people, portraits, dancers, but I've not done that for ages. I'd love to see your pictures. Pamela, you start doing it. I'll do it as well. I will do some painting as well. So guys, we need to just, these are things that we would have loved to have done, or loved to do as children. I know I used to paint all the time. I got one of the highest marks in the class for my art. Actually, I do remember when I was doing my exams. I was very proud of that. So I know that there is something that I really love, that it makes me really happy. I always wanted to be a painter. I think that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to do like murals or whatever. That's what I wanted to be. But I love doing this. This is more fun. I probably would never do that. That's more of a hobby, guys. So don't worry. I'm not having a career change. So this is about really stepping into, this is stepping into your inner child, things that make you happy, things that make you feel good. All right. And you're absolutely right. Power of the mind. Yes. Benji, photography. Photography is brilliant. I used to love photography as well. I remember I did it at uni. Yeah. Along with my degree. So yes, creative mind. And yes. Yeah, the pets are wonderful because they do make us feel good. So this is all about stepping into your power, stepping into what makes you happy, being you. Because the more that you concentrate on yourself, the more energy and time and attention you are going to put on yourself rather than somebody else. I mean, if you think back in your life, when was the last time that you ever thought about your needs, something that you want, something that you need in your life? When was the last time you ever did that? Have you ever done that? Have you ever done that before? So this is something that you need to think about. What makes you you? This is part of your identity. It's part of who you are. Probably for most of your life, everybody else was trying to take that from you, trying to tell you, you are this, you are that. And there's probably only snippets in life, that you have, felt yourself or felt you. And then being in these dynamics, this person has tried to take that from you, Again, another person trying to take something from you because you're not allowed to be you. You know, like when you're around people who really care about you or who really love you for who you are, you know, these people encourage you. These people are on your side. These people make you feel the best version of yourself. These people help you to feel good. Did the narcissist ever do that? Let me guess, I'm going to answer that for you. No. They don't make you feel good. They always want something from you. They always want you to provide them with something. So it's always your attention, your care, your focus goes on to that person. Why? Because you are there to supply it for them. So this is really about choosing you and connecting to who you really are. Really becoming friends with yourself. Really getting to know who you are. Really celebrating that. One way of doing that is remembering who you were before the narcissist entered your life. Who were you before they came into your life? Can you remember that time? And connect to that person that you were in that time frame, in that timeline in your life. Because that will really help you to get connected to you. Getting grounded in the moment, understanding, you know, your traits, your personality, being you, celebrating you. These are the things that are really, really important. Bless you, Heaven's Light. You lost yourself. This is unfortunately a lot of people's stories. So much is taken from you. You're not celebrated. You're not really noticed in this dynamic, in this relationship. It's more about taking from you. Because this person needs you. This person needs this from you. Sean, good night. You're welcome. See you on Discord. Probably in the week, and probably see you next week. Talking of Discord, guys, if you want to join a really supportive community and chat with like-minded people who have gone through similar experiences that you have, it really helps because this is like peer support. And remember, people are there from all over the world, so it's like there is someone there like 24/7. So please do consider joining the Discord server. The link will be in the chat in a moment, but if you can't access it there, please know that it's in the description box as well. So it is another resource for you. It's absolutely free to join. And like I said, you can join a really supportive community. Thank you, moderator. You know, so yeah, consider doing that. It's a great place. I do pop in one now and again, and the moderator is in there like all the time. So if you have any questions, you can always get in contact with him. It's the same name. In the Discord server, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. I'm not going yet. How long? The time. Oh my God. I can't believe where the time has gone. That's really gone quick. Like, honestly, this is my shock face. Like, oh my God. Where has the time gone? There's been so much to talk about, I guess, on this subject, hasn't there, guys? Like, I understand that a lot of you, you know, like have really, it's hard to stop. I get it. Like it's so hard to stop thinking about someone and stop trying to figure out all of this. But if you take one thing from this live, okay, I really hope it's that you've got the power to do this and you've got the power to overcome this, because honestly, like you've got to think of this in terms of energetic exchange. Right, because that's what we are, we're energy. And I really hope that, you know, at the beginning of this live, when I was talking more about it, you know, when you're thinking about this person thinks about you, and it is a real phenomenon, it is a real thing. Like this does actually happen. It is something that you need to be aware of. So you're always in that low vibrational state. Like if you're in that state, you're always going to attract that to you. So when you're thinking about this person, you're attracting them to you. They're gonna come for you. Don't worry, they're coming for you. And that's equally the other way around. Like if you really want to manifest someone, you really like someone and you want them to come into your life, do the same thing. Just visualize them, think about them, because that's what you're doing. When you're overthinking about someone, you're visualizing it, aren't you? You're calling it into your reality. So, you know, like if you really like, you know, someone and you fancy them and you want them, do the same thing. Like just think about them. Just imagine you two together and you call them into your reality. That's what happens. Oh yes, of course. I completely forgot. So yeah, I have a Q&A coming up on Thursday. It's obviously like it's on the Discord server. So if you guys you know, want to ask some more questions or some things that maybe didn't get answered in this live, or maybe you have other questions that you would like answers, I will be doing a live Q&A over on Discord on Thursday at 9 p.m. UK time. So please know that you can join on it. It's absolutely free. It's not tomorrow. It's on Thursday at 9 o'clock. Thursday at 9 o'clock, we've got the live. Yeah, absolutely. It is the law of attraction. It works both ways, because if you're overthinking about someone, you're just going to attract more of something that you don't want. So it's really, really about, you know, honing in and really directing your energy onto things that you really want in your life. This isn't because if you're thinking about someone, you're welcome, Midnight Blue. If you're thinking about someone, you know, and it's someone that you don't want to have in your life, think about it. If you're thinking about them, you are calling them into your life. You are calling them into your reality. And so that is what you guys have to remember. This is a real thing. This is a phenomenon. And if you're thinking about that person, you are constantly going to be in that lower vibrational state. You have to raise your vibration in order for you to get through this, in order for you to attract the things that you want in your life. This is how, you know, like you can be so abundant in your life. Okay, you can have anything it is that you want. You know, you might feel like, oh, I need more money, I need more finances. This is about really seeing that, envisaging. Oh, I know I haven't said that properly. Sorry. You're imagining it. Okay, and you're calling it into your existence, into your reality. Honestly, this works. This is the principle that I've used. And honestly, this is how it works. It is about energy. It's about what you feel you deserve. So really, this is about you choosing your life. You're welcome. You're welcome. Phoenix power. You got to rise like the phoenix. I like that. You got to rise like the phoenix in this. This is about manifesting. This is a real thing. It's energy. Everything in life is energy. You want to have a good life? You create it. You don't want to have the reality that you've got right now? You create it. You have to find, this is why I'm saying connecting to yourself, understanding what you want from your life and what you need. Okay, when you have that clear vision, when you understand what it is that you need or you want from your life, you call it in, you make it happen. Dan, of course they're going to show up in person. Bless you. I hope you're all right. And I hope you were able to put boundaries in place. Will a narcissist return after he permanently exits? I'm confused. They don't permanently exit. They will come back for you. It's only you that says no. Yeah, you're right, Eric. Yeah, Night does this sort of thing. And that's exactly the same thing with advertising. You know, it's Visualization. They're planting the seeds. They want you to see it. So they think next time that you see it, you're going to buy it. That's how advertising works. It is visualization. So guys, visualize your life. What it is that you want. What do you want from your life? How do you want this to go? I remember, this reminds me, I just want to say it because this is a real thing. Like this does happen, this visualization. So I remember this was not so long after I ran away from the narc. And I remember I really wanted a new car. And this car that I wanted was just way over my price range. Like I thought there was no way I could have it. But I really, really liked it. And so I saw it in a magazine and I thought, oh, do you know what? Can you imagine me driving that? Like I would be like the best. I'd feel so good. It would be so wonderful. And I remember I cut it out and I stuck it. I remember I stuck it like where my computer was, and I stuck it on the wall. I didn't even have like a board, like a visualization board or anything like that. And I remember this was like 4 years ago. Yeah, about 4 years ago. And I stuck it on the wall. And I think I had it on the wall for about 4 or 5 months. And I think after a certain period of time, I stopped noticing it. And I stopped kind of thinking, oh, it'd be so nice to have this car. Like, it'd be so cool. It'd be so wonderful. Like, I'd love it. So out of my price range, there was no way that I was going to get this car. There was no way. I couldn't afford it. There was no way. It was a really nice car. And anyway, so after like that time, I had taken it down. And I put it to the side. And it wasn't until, right, this is a true story, guys. I am not making this up. Okay. I remember that I needed to get a newer car. I needed to get something a bit bigger. And it wasn't until like, I think it must have been about like 4, 5, 6 months after I'd taken that picture of that car and I'd put it away. Because I don't know what I was doing. I don't know why I had to do it. And I came home from the car dealer and I sat down in that same spot and I had this thought and I thought, this is the car that I actually wanted and imagined that I would have. And I remember I started looking for that picture. And I found it because I'm quite messy when it comes to I put things in different places. So it took me a while to find it. And you know what, guys? I swear to God, I swear it was the car that I had been wishing or visualizing like 6 months before. I'm speechless because I still don't know how it happened. It just, I don't know. I managed to get like the finance for it, that cleared. There was I don't know how I got it because I wasn't working full time. I was literally working a part-time job. So I don't know how I got it, but I did. The finance cleared and I had the car. What the hell? So visualization is a thing. It does work. And so please know that you have a choice in all of this, okay? Might not be the easiest road, might not be the nicest, not the prettiest, but you have a choice. Choose you all the time. Go with your gut. Trust your intuition, trust yourself, connect to yourself, okay? And know that energy is a real thing. It works. It happens. It has been proven to me in my life many times. I could tell you many stories, but like we literally have to go soon. But honestly, whatever you think about, you bring it into your reality. So remember, just be aware about what you are thinking about, what you are manifesting, what you are visualizing, because this happens. You're thinking about them, they are haunting you. That's why I wrote in the title, they're haunting you. This is about changing your mindset, seeing this from a different perspective. You don't need them. You need yourself in this life. That's what you need. They never brought you happiness. They didn't bring anything good, anything positive into your life. You do that for yourself. You can do that for you. for yourself in your life. So guys, I really hope that this live has helped you to see things from a different perspective. Know that your mind is a very, very powerful tool, and you can have the best experience or the worst experience in this life. But remember, it's your choice, it's about perspective, and you make the decision on how you want this to go, okay? So guys, it's just been so amazing with you joining me here. I am honestly so humbled that, you know, you are here with me on this Tuesday evening. For me, it's night time. It's night. But I know for a lot of you, you know, this is day. And you're still either you're starting your day or just through your day. So I do appreciate you making the time to be here. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, Donna, you're absolutely right. Joe Dispenza's a really good one on that. Like, he talks a lot about, so go and check him out. Joe Dispenza, brilliant guy. Victoria, I'm really glad. You're very welcome. I'm glad this was a safe space for you. Thank you, Midnight Blue. You're very creative. Thank you. Yes, guys, do hop on over to Discord and just know there's a great community. I know we've got quite a few people over there. It's just grown. I don't know how, but it's wonderful. So yeah, go over there. I will be doing a Q&A on Thursday, not Wednesday, on Thursday. Definitely doing that. I just clicked why you said tomorrow, because it is already Wednesday for you. That's why you said tomorrow. I was like, no, Thursday. Yeah, I get it now. You're very welcome, Angela. Laurie as well. Thank you so much, the old biddy. Thank you, Phoenix Power. All of you, thank you so much for being here. It means a lot. Remember, you make that choice, choose yourself. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week, even though I'm in Paris. I will do the live. It's going to be a different background, but that's okay. Yeah, it's 1 a.m. I did realize that now. Yes. Yeah, exactly. I remember, don't allow shady people in your energy when they're, yeah, absolutely. You're so welcome, Eric. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.